Hola, beautiful souls. I'm coming to you from my kitchen. Um, and I just finished, like literally 2 seconds ago, pulling the card for the week. And I wanted to share with you in the thick of it while I'm processing myself. So this week, I pulled for us the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords. And the sword suite is all about the head and intellect and really kind of navigating the internal mental space. And I think it's really interesting that this card came up for me personally, especially after I had such a week last week with the presidential election. Like I was so hooked, like I was hooked in politics. I was hooked in things that I could not control. I was hooked. And so I told myself that this week was going to be a lot of like undoing of that, and not necessarily undoing, but unhooking, like, right? Decording myself and getting all this stuff out. And so by me pulling the Ace of Swords, what it's letting me know and letting all of us know is that we all have energy and a great starting point to uproot ourselves from everything that we've been feeling this last week. But we also have the opportunity to decide what direction. We're at the beginning. We're at a clean fucking slate, right? We already know that Trump's going to be leaving office. We already know all of these things, but we have the opportunity right here and now to really choose the direction that we want to go in. And not just like, but mentally, like what direction do we want to go in? Like how are we going to uproot and decolonize our mind? And so I wanted to share it with you because I'm processing this for myself. Sorry, big hand thing, because I'm actually holding my camera. I wanted to process this with you because this is something that's really big that I'm going through now myself, is trying to figure out how do I take what I've learned about myself and shoot it in the direction that I want it to go, right? Like how do I bring all of this energy and like a shooting star, like shoot it in the direction that I want to go? And so I wanted to share with you because this is a really big week astrologically. We have Jupiter and Pluto going conjunct on Thursday, and there's just the new moon in Scorpio. There's a lot of new rooted hardcore energy happening. And for me, this means for all of us that we have an opportunity to choose not what side we're on, fuck sides. We have the opportunity to choose for ourselves where we want to fall in the circle of everything, in the spectrum, in the scope. And we have this energy that we can plan ourselves in. Mars is stationing direct this week. There's so much power happening this week, and we right now have the opportunity to root ourselves in our own fucking magic, in our own direction, and reclaim that mentally in this space, so then we can walk it out in the real world and manifest it through our actions, our daily actions, through our activism, whether that's through art, whether that's through taking to the streets, whatever it is. The work that we have to do is not done, but we're at a really beautiful spot that we can redefine what that work means to us personally, what it means as a collective, and what it means on a global, burning everything to the ground. But what comes after that, right? Like we have a chance to revision and what our future can look like. And so I'm working with a lot of this energy this week, and this fresh new energy of reclaiming and redefining what that kind of, what does that look like for me in the undercurrents of how I communicate, how I share information, and how I step into my power on a day-to-day basis. So I hope that helps. I love you. Bye.